Hi class! We've talked a bit about the simple past already, so now we're going to compare simple past tense and past progressive tense. When do you use them? The simple past and the past progressive tenses have a lot of similarities. So here are some things that are the same about both. Both of these verb tenses are for events in the past. They are finished now. They don't continue to now. And both of these verb tenses are often used with specific time information. For example, 5 years ago, in 2012, last night, when I was a kid. So the simple past and the past progressive are the same in these ways. Remember progressive verbs. The word progressive means continuing, continuous, continuing over time. Progressive verbs continue over time. They can't be fast actions. The ing shows that it lasts for some time. In this example, I fell down. We're using this simple past tense of fall. Falling usually happens pretty fast. So you're not talking about the process of falling. No, boom, I fell down. This usually happens fast, so you're going to use that simple past. You probably won't say, I was falling, unless it was a long, slow fall. I sneezed. Achoo! This also normally happens fast. You won't say, I was sneezing, unless you have a very long attack. Also remember, progressive verbs are only action verbs. Stative verbs, states that are not actions, will only be in the simple present or the simple past. My dinner was smelling good? Nope. Smell is a stative verb, so you're not going to use progressive. The dinner smelled good. I was wanting a new iPhone? Nope, you can't do that either. Remember, want is a stative verb, so that won't be progressive either. I wanted the new iPhone. But notice, want is in past tense. So that means you don't want it anymore. Maybe you already bought it, or maybe now you want something else. So that's a little about when you can't use the past progressive, but when do we use the past progressive? Good question. We use the past progressive for actions that were in progress at a specific time in the past. So continuing at a specific time. Compare these two. The lights went out at midnight last night. I was watching TV at midnight last night. In both cases, we're talking about midnight. Why do I use the simple past here? Did you say that the lights go out quickly? Fast action? That's it. I was watching TV at midnight last night. Well, watching TV continues over time. So that means you were probably watching TV before midnight, it continued during midnight, and probably continued after midnight as well. Let's look at another one. So, I left at 2 p.m. yesterday. Why do I use the simple past here? Because leaving is a fast action. You leave. Now the leaving is done. Where were you at 2 p.m. yesterday? I was driving. Driving is an action that continues over time. So that's what I was doing at 2 p.m. Okay, so we also use the past progressive for actions that were in progress when another event happened. So in this case, you have two actions. One was in progress, continuing when another happened. So in that case, you're going to use the past progressive for the event that was in progress. And then when the second event happened, you'll use simple past. So let's look at some examples. So we have this guy sleeping, and then ring, ring, ring. I was sleeping when the phone rang. Was sleeping was continuing over time in the past, and then, boom, the phone rang and interrupted his sleep. The past progressive means that that started first. When in the sentence means that the first action continued until the second thing happened. I didn't wake up first and then the phone rang. I was still sleeping when the phone rang. Here we have this happy guy cooking dinner, and then she called to cancel. So he was cooking dinner when she called to cancel. He was doing the first action over time, and the second one, boom, interrupted. The past progressive means that that started first. Again, when means that the first action continued until the second action happened. Did he continue cooking after she canceled? We don't know. But I think he should. All right. If you have two actions that both continue, see both my hands? There we go. Both continue over time at the same time. We use the past progressive for both actions. So let's look at that. Now we have the happy guy cooking, and we have the lady sleeping. So he was cooking dinner while she was taking a nap. They both continued at the same time. One did not interrupt the other. And both cooking and sleeping, or taking a nap, can continue over time. The word while means both things happened at the same time. So I hope this gives you a better idea of when to use the past progressive and the simple past tense. Let me know if you have any questions. Good luck.